And to the believe. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening and welcome to the Town Manlius Planning Board meeting for November 24th, 2025. We are hybrid, in person and online. The first item on our agenda is for the approval of minutes from our November 10th meeting. We had a lengthy resolution in that one, so hopefully everybody had a chance to read through. So I don't know if there's any questions or comments or edits. If not, I would seek a motion to approve the minutes.
I've never received the minutes.
Oh, they were on the same email as the agenda. Attached, the same email.
I didn't see it either. It's okay, I'll abstain.
They were on November 14th.
I can check.
Yeah, they,
Would be approved to the January meeting, which
yeah,
crazy about
right.
years.
Well, yeah, I'd like to give a chance for everybody to read it since it had a big resolution in there. So, so we'll table the approval of the minutes. And Lisa, do you mind resending them out? Sure. Just to make sure. Okay. All right. Okay, the next item on our agenda is for Twin Palms Housing LLC. This is on for a discussion at 5440 North Burdick Street, Fayetteville. This is a planned unit development at map number 086.02-06.1. And I know we spoke at our last meeting and discussed and looked at the updated plans for site plan amendment, and then we had some comments and took our comments and put something else together. Want to update everybody and for the public.
Sure, I think my summary of last 2 weeks ago's meeting was that there were really three issues. One was site plan related and was the fact that we at the two mixed use buildings had removed the pergola from the hardscape that's on the south side of the building. We did go back and added with a pergola and a canopy, roughly the canopy is about 20 by 20, the pergola is about 35 feet long. So that has been added back into the site plan. We had some discussion about that being, and rightfully so, being tenant driven. It could get bigger, it will come back for an amendment to the site plan, but it is in the plans now. And there is a sheet that shows the location and that pergola and canopy. The next two items were related to the building elevations and kind of intertwined in some ways. One was that Don had mentioned that in the comprehensive plan, there's a desire to put a crown on the building, have the building layered with a base, a middle, and a top, a crown. And that kind of dovetails with the fact of coloration of the buildings and, you know, rendering to specifically match colors is sometimes a difficult thing to get absolutely correct. So what we had done is called and got Louisiana Pacific to give us samples of each of the four colors. And I can point out where they are in the building, but these are labeled. I don't know if you want to pass them around or you want me to lay them out somewhere. So
Yes.
So these are kind of top down. The colors and the labels are on there, so.
Is that what's on paper on here?
It is, but again, sometimes it's thing through
Right.
printing and photocopying go.
But that tells us where kind of go.
Yeah.
On the building.
Yeah, that gives a completely different look. It's much nicer.
I've had a problem in this rendering determining what was the shapes, what was the wood and that, what was the left side and front of the colors. Give me the shapes, and unfortunately. I'm not quite sure where I would point on the building and say these are the shapes versus the other.
So. The samples show the shake, which is the darkest of the colors. The shakes are not available in a. What is Louisiana Pacific smooth texture, which the other three are. So that is what's on the fourth floor of the building. And the areas that it is shake are between the gables.
This is the part not under the gables, but under the edges.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. The gables are the board and batten, the lightest of all.
Sorry, Charlie, can you point that up with the mouse cursor?
Yeah, so
That's true only on the fourth floor, right? Other, the shapes change color with the first floor.
There are no shakes below the fourth floor. So the shakes are only at the fourth
Oh.
floor.
That's.
There is, there's,
Yeah,
la-
that was shape.
Okay.
there's lap siding on the sides of the gables on floors
So floors two, well, above the garage, it's called,
above the garage.
there's 3 floors, lap siding, shade siding's only the fourth.
Right,
Non-gable and.
right.
Both of what the building looks like is this quarry grade one bed and the tundra gray lap siding,
Correct.
the bulk of it.
So what's not board and batten on the second, third, first level of residential, second and third level of residential are lap siding. The fourth level has the shakes.
Yeah. And this is only in those panels that are beneath.
So that's where you have a panel
Second.
between the two windows. So
But everybody else have a chance to.
Are the window, the window fenestration black?
yes,
window frames are black, yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening, this is Stuart Lax with Perkins Eastman.
Gutters?
gutters, Stuart. I don't think we've chosen a color.
We haven't
Okay.
chosen a color. There are gutters, yes.
There will be gutters.
Yeah, there will be
Are
gutters.
they, where, are they shown on here?
I don't believe they're showing right.
I think that, yeah, I think the gutters the gutters themselves are, I believe, shown on the elevations, but I don't know if we've located all the downspouts yet.
How are you gonna handle those when they hit the ground?
How the downspouts are hitting the ground, we would tie those into the stormwater system. We would coordinate with
Okay.
civil.
Okay.
I don't want those just spilling out into splash blocks or anything like
And
that.
the
It's too
the
big a
downspouts
build.
will be painted to match.
Would be
or
the
is that
same.
a color?
It's shown on the white lines, you can see it from.
I don't know that that's.
Don't know if we've picked the color yet. The aluminum downspouts and gutters have a more limited color range than the LP siding.
I mean, I was just curious because it could really mess up the look of it. How that was planned, because you have to have one for each of these. Balcony areas would all have to have a gutter. Or a downspout, I'm sorry, Keith.
Yeah, the downspouts are not shown, you're right.
Right.
But the gutters themselves.
The gutters look like they're white, but I assume the downspouts will match the building.
More likely the downspouts would be white to match the gutters.
That's a pretty big visual change. I'm sorry I didn't comment on that sooner, I just thought of it now.
Mhm.
Would it be an acceptable suggestion to just use aluminum that matches? The color range that you can get is actually pretty good, custom colors are fine. I do custom aluminum.
I guess the one question there though is because those downspouts would be crossing several different materials. I would not want to change downspouts. I wouldn't want to change downspout color as it crosses the different material band.
It looks like it would just be that, the board and bat and the stone, it was,
It's probably most of them.
yeah. I mean, I don't think it would be odd to see subconsciously to see the board and batten color downspout across the stone. I think that's close enough,
Probably a combination.
but that we have, that's reasonable. And I'm guessing, even though you can't tell on here, those vent, the HVAC unit covers and stuff or stuff colors.
Yeah, they'll match the background
They'll
color.
match the background color, yeah,
It gets funny because of shading.
Done.
right.
Screening, yeah. What's the opening material over the openings in the garage?
Stuart,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
What's the material that open, is that wide open on the parking garage? What are those?
You can see that, that's an aluminum fencing material, sort of probably similar to the balcony railing.
Why the lamp?
I mean, I know we've talked about a lot of these things in the past, I just wanna make sure in this final go around that.
Aaron, are you a change?
No, I just wanna make sure I understand what it is from, in case some of these other things will change. Visually, since the last time we saw it, it's little things that will change. Oh, I think it looks nice, I think we listened to the things that we asked about, and I think it looks good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
You know,
I like the blue, I like the little pop color, I like blue. Are there any other comments or questions from the board?
no, I'm fine, looks great.
Yeah.
So.
Anything for us that you guys need to add? Sir, Brian,
Brian's picture of like those houses.
Sylvia said you was bored and bad.
We got a little louder.
okay, well, if no one else has any other comments or questions, we had determined last time that at the last meeting that it voted that we don't, that we thought a public hearing wasn't necessary, so I would like, I make a motion, I'll look for a second, to approve the plan that's entitled the Twin Ponds Residential Community, last dated November 12th, 2025, with the following findings and conditions. This project received a negative secret declaration on August 26, 2024, and a subsequent site plan approval dated August 26, 2024. The plan is herein provide for some minor site plan changes and architectural changes to the project. This board has determined that the modifications requested in this plan were not significant, so additional public hearing would not be necessary or required for these modifications. Further, upon a review of the site plans and secret findings of August 26, 2024, this board determines that the secret findings and conclusion are not affected by the site and architectural modifications, and accordingly, the secret negative declaration of August 26, 2024 is affirmed. Except as specifically modified herein, the secret determination and site plan approval of its board, including all findings and conditions therein, dated August 26, 2024, are in full force and effect and unmodified. So I look for a second. Well, Arnie, I said again first.
I'll second Ernie's.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries for the second amendment.
thank you.
Guys, it's been great working with us. Bringing it down.
Thank you.
We look forward to it. Thank you. Okay, I think there's a couple things under other business, one, we had a deadline last week due to the Thanksgiving holiday this week, for our meeting on December 8th. And, no submissions were provided, for the December 8th agenda. So that meeting is canceled on December 8th, so we will not be having a meeting in December. And then I wanna let everybody know this now, because we're not having a meeting in December. This will be my last meeting as chair of the planning board. So I have asked not to be considered, as chair for the 2026 year. It's just due to professional, and personal conflicts in time. So, I just wanted to let everybody know that. And that's all I had.
Or privilege, you have been a fantastic chair. I know it's
Thank you.
funny, you're my only chair on the planning board, so you're my favorite chair. But you have done a great job trying to get this rowdy crowd here
No,
all under
yeah.
control, but like, thank you.
And I still will be staying on, I have 2 more years of my membership term, so
But
I'm
thank you.
And I
ready
will
to go
say,
back to member.
I've had several chairs and, well, you've done a great job.
Thank you.
You've been a very good chairman or chairwoman.
Thank you.
And I appreciate the effort and the time that you put into it. You've done a great job.
Yeah, thank you.
You're here.
Yeah, I stepped in and I'm glad I can help and serve the town and the residents and community. So looking forward to my 2 years coming forward as a member.
So I'll make the motion to
Completely,
adjourn.
fully enthusiastic.
Thank you.
I'll make a
Right.
motion to adjourn before Don does.
Motion made by Rich, second by Arnie, all in favor to adjourn.
All right.
Any opposed?